Fuck is that? Yo, it's DNA for sure. And this is a video. It's 10 things about me that you didn't know. 5 things that you didn't know. 5 things that you don't want to know. Um, I just did one, but I have to do another one because I have to change some stuff. But okay, here we goes. Here we go. First thing is, first thing is kind of two things. Well, I'm gonna make it 11 things you didn't know about me, cause 10 is just so normal. It's just a normal number. All right. First thing is, I don't, I don't date at all. But if I did date, it would not be a black chick not under any circumstances. The only female in the whole world that's black that I would date is Lauren from Bad Girls Club Chicago, cause that's a bad bitch, and I like her. I like her swag, I like her attitude, I like her passion, her fire, and I like her issues, and we can work on those together. So if you're watching this, I live in Arlington Heights, Illinois. Come get me. The second thing that I just made up off the top of my head, I love Middle Eastern women with a not with a passion, but maybe with a passion. I love them. I love them how they look, the culture, Indian women particularly, and no, like Indian and North African females. That's not Middle Eastern, but females that look like that, like mm, 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 mm. Make me want to learn how to play the guitar. I don't even know what that means. I just said it. That's the 12th fact. Second thing is I'm a spiritualist. I believe in the chakras, and I believe that the soul is like the battery of the universe and consciousness and awareness. And I meditate, yoga, tai chi, fucking energy, prana, all that shit. I'm a spiritualist. I want to. I'm exploring the world of Hinduism right now, but Hinduism involves a lot of reading, and they don't have one holy text. They have like, I think there's four main books, but there's like eight or like 12 or like something like that, where it's a lot of reading stuff that I can't really absorb in a couple days. So, I mean, I really shouldn't be picking a religion that takes a couple days to understand. But it's gonna take a lot more time than I have to invest. I'm doing this because I want to touch my face, and I am trying to stop doing that. That is another fact. Oh my God, you're getting so much stuff out of this video. The fourth thing is, or the fifth, whatever. The next thing is I moved around a lot. I went to my high school was my 14th school. I've lived in 3 different states. I've lived in like 5 or 6 parts of each of those cities out of the two. I lived in Arizona. Fact number fucking 13, Arizona sucks, and I hate everybody that likes Arizona. And if you want to say something about it, you can die. We can make that happen. I can bring you death. I fucking hate Arizona with a passion. That is something I would die for. That is something. I love Georgia. Georgia's the opposite of Arizona. I hate Arizona. I hate Arizona. I hate people from Arizona. I hate people from Arizona that don't give me money. And I hate anybody that likes living in Arizona. I hate Arizona. I hate it. That's another fact. I don't give a fuck about that shit. It's just the fucking desert. What the fuck is in the desert? Whatever. The fifth thing is, now that I regrounded myself, that I was addicted to weed. Very much. I didn't do anything that didn't involve weed. I didn't associate myself with anybody that didn't smoke weed or like weed as much as me. I felt the chemistry in my brain change when I went too long without weed. I was always high. Everything I did was, you know how men are, everything that men do revolves or comes from sex or attraction or sexual energy or procreation. Everything that we do. Everything that I did, weed was my sex. Weed was my sexual energy. Weed was my drive. I gotta get money so I can smoke. I gotta eat so I can smoke. I gotta sleep so I can wake up so I can smoke. I gotta go to school so I can come home so I can smoke. I gotta not be on punishment so I can smoke. I gotta drive so I can smoke. I gotta drink water because water makes me want to smoke. That was just me. Everything, I used to walk to the park. I used to act like a junkie for weed. I used to walk to the park, and it was like this little pavilion, and like people would smoke there a lot. So I used to be walking around looking for roaches, looking for people with high weed, little roaches in the cracks of the wood, and high fucking whole sacks of weed at the top of the thing, and between like this little V-shaped thing that used to hold the roof up. Uh, the pillars, I guess. I touched my face. I got drunk last night, and you know I'm bipolar. So when I drink, when I wake up, I'm manic for a little while. I'm gonna be sad later. It's gonna be like, that was fun, but whatever. Fit 5 things you don't want to know about me. Jealous. I'm a very jealous person. They say that's a trait of women. Only women are supposed to be jealous. Only women are supposed to make excuses. That's okay. That's something I need to work on. I'm a very, very jealous person. For example, I used to have a friend, people used to call him because I introduced him to a lot of people that I knew, and a lot of people that I knew lived around my house or my area. So I used to introduce him to my people that I knew, and they used to call him up to hang out and not me. And my whole thing was like, dude, that's my fucking friend. I introduced you to him. How the fuck are you gonna call him over to your house? I live right there. I live 3 houses down from you. I live right down the fucking street. I live fucking 1 bus away. Why the fuck are you hanging out with my fucking associates? This is not why I introduced you to them, so they could fucking find somebody cooler and fucking hang out with you. And you had the fucking nerve to come to my area or go to the park that I go to, my fucking park and my neighborhood. You had to go past my house to go to that park. Why the fuck didn't you call me? You hang out at places that are by my house. You went to the fucking mall. The mall, that's my mall. That's right by my house. That was my whole thing. And that would make me very jealous. To this day, I'll probably still behave the same way or have the same mindset. But that was grimy on other people's parts. What if I walked by? What if I walked by and found out that you were hanging out with that person and you didn't invite me? And that's cool, bro, because I don't fuck with them anymore. Sorry. I make these videos so they're very therapeutic, and this is helping me see who I really am. Whatever. The next thing is, I haven't had sex in a long time, which you probably can tell, and that's okay. It's not okay, but that's okay. I don't want to pay for it because I don't got money like that. I don't have money to put my penis in vaginas. That's not what I like to spend my money on. I'd rather spend money on drugs. I haven't had sex in years, a long time, since 2011. So that's 3 years. It's 2014. It's about to be 2015. Anyway, the third thing is not the third thing, but the next thing is I never had a girlfriend before. Which you probably, if I haven't had sex, probably haven't had a girlfriend, right? Right. But the 2 females that think they've been my girlfriend, they have not been. Because you know what a girlfriend is? A girlfriend is a female that wants to hang out with you, possibly meet your mom, hang out with your friends. I don't have friends, so not that. But never had a girlfriend before. I feel the mania kicking in a lot harder now. But it's okay. Just try to stick with me. Never had a girlfriend before. I'm trying to slow it down. Why? I know why. I don't want to tell you why. But I'm not a rapist. None of that. But like still. It's really because of the weed. Because the addiction thing, it's not attractive. It's cool with me. Because all my associates and what's this, whatever. The word with the C. It's a C word, not cunt. It's like friends, but not friends. I think it's with an A. It's not with a C. Associates, acquaintances are addicts. But whatever. Fourth thing, the next thing is that I'm pretty immature, which you can tell. I feel like I'm like 15-ish, 16-ish, not 23. Not even close. That's an 8-year difference. Almost 10 years. That's not 10 years. 15. Next thing. Mania. The The last thing is I'm a drug enthusiast. I love drugs. I love drugs. I wish I could be high or tweaking or tripping or whatever all day. I done every drug except for meth, heroin, and I never smoked crack. I don't plan on smoking crack. Cocaine. Cocaine and crack is not the same thing. A lot of ignorant, stupid motherfuckers think that cocaine and crack are the same thing just because they're both white. Heroin can be white too. Weed can be white. Pills can be white. People can be white. There's not the same. Cocaine and crack is not the same thing. They do different things to your brain. They do different things to your body. They do different things to society. They're not the same. I'm sorry that you think that white drugs are white drugs and white drugs are white drugs. Black people, just because I'm black, that doesn't mean that I'm Indian. Just because Indians can be brown, Hispanics, Mexicans can be brown, Native Americans can be brown. Just because it looks like a duck doesn't mean it's a fucking duck. Don't be so fucking idiotic. They're chemically two different substances. The difference between the difference between crack and cocaine is the difference between a cigarette and ashes. They're chemically two different things. I learned that in school. You need to read some books, son. Your brain cells, son, your brain cells. All right, I'm gonna have to stop this video because I want to smoke a cigarette, number one. Number two, I feel like I'm scaring you a little bit. I can feel it, even though nobody's seen this video yet. But I feel it in the heart. And because my mania is acting up really bad right now, so I gotta chill out. I gotta take a chill pill, Phil. I gotta take a lube, dude. Smoke a cigarette. Go outside. All right. And it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I want to be considerate of the white people that live around me. Because when I do things, it's extra bad because of how my skin looks. If I was white, then I made this video and I was all loud and shit, it'd be okay. But I'm not. So I gotta stop. It's DNA for sure. You got to see what my mania looks like. It's kind of funny, but not really, because it's something. DNA for sure. Fucking 12, probably 15-ish things that you didn't know about me. 6 things that you didn't know, and 5 things that you didn't want to know, that you didn't need to know, but I told you anyway, because that's what I do. I make people uncomfortable with my issues. That's another fact. All right, peace.